Shri Shivnath, Garu, expert faculty at UPSC Guide, Delhi, to come on the dais. He will be welcomed by Mr. Shri Garu, the Director, Finance, Sanskrithi Group. Now I request Shri Garu, PSP District Special Branch, Shri Satyasai District, to join the dignitaries on the stage. He will be welcomed by Professor Garu.
Beloved Bhagavan, a very good morning. Sanskrithi group of institutions had made its mark in providing value education to the community over a decade and working towards making a larger impact in reaching out people in providing a needed education. Located in the divine land Puttaparthi, the abode of Bhagavan Satyasai Baba, we are affiliated to JNTU Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh, and recognized by AICTE Government of India. Our faculty are our assets and our students are our property. Institute has churned out thousands of MBA and engineering professionals who are working in various countries, multinational companies, various industries across India. Some are self-employed, some have become entrepreneurs. We are known for our international collaborations with RISE Austria and many other MNCs. We have MOU with them and they have established state-of-the-art infrastructure and R&D labs at our campus for capacity building for the faculty and students of our institute. Our flagship program, RIT, RISE Information Technology, is aimed at enabling students build mobile applications and apps with faculty exchange program for University of Vienna and in Austria. Students are trained to think out of the box through their projects and internships while studying, which make them professionals with hands-on learning by the time they complete their course. Good blend of curricular, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, unique future of Sanskrithi. 100% placement stands testimony for the success of the institute. Toastmaster Club, Coding Club, Alankrita Club, Sports Club, NSS Club, Management Clubs, Case Study Club, Speakers Club trigger all the creativity and aspects of learning in the students, which also generate social responsibility towards community. International conferences, seminars, fest, workshops, symposium, all these events are conducted on regular basis. Genius is 1%, talent and 99% is hard work. It was stated by Albert Einstein. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Cracking competitive exams is a dream for every one of us, but people who provide guidance are rare to come across. Today is one such rare occasion. Shri Garu has been instrumental in conceptualizing this entire program for the benefit of the aspirants. Today, we have eminent personalities with us who traveled this path and who came out with flying colors. We are very fortunate today that they are available with us at Sanskrithi today. They have a very strong service motto of giving back to society in this form by sharing their experience with the aspirants. On behalf of Sanskrithi and the participants gathered here, I express my deep sense of gratitude to Shri Garu, who is instrumental in making this event possible, and Shri Loknath Reddy Garu for putting up and bringing all the Indian people on one dais. It is next to impossible for us if we think individually. So, great thanks to sir, and special thanks to Shri Garu, who is available in his busy schedule, dropped all his work and all the way came for us. And Vijay Mohan sir and Shivnath sir and Mahindra sir who are available here. I know they have a lot of other options with them. They can spend another hour in the movie, another hour of relaxation or retreat. but they have chosen that they are going to be here with us to share all their knowledge and experience so that you can become like them in the future. So this is the social cause which they have with us. So this is a very unique opportunity for all of you. So I request all the participants and students available here to carefully listen to the speakers, note down the points. At the end of all the talks, you will be given time for question and answers. That time you can put up your points. Yeah?
This event provides the civil services aspirants an opportunity to interact with eminent administrators and best achievers in public services who will share their experiences, ideas, opinions, advice with all of us today. Without further ado, I would like to initiate the series of talks that we are all waiting here for. And as our first speaker, I would welcome Shri N. Shivnath sir. Sir is the Vice President Academics at UPSC Garu, Delhi. It is a UPSC test preparation platform with a strong base of more than 1 lakh students across the country. His educational qualifications include B.Tech, LLB, M.Tech, MA Political Science, MA Sociology, and Bachelors of Mass Communication. He holds a rich experience of more than 13 years in preparing several students for UPSC Civil Services. He is an expert in Indian polity and Indian economy. He has taught across India more than 3,000 students in places like Nagaland, Assam, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Vijayawada, Tirupati, to name a few. With his guidance, several students have achieved great heights of success. He has made more than 12 students got selected in UPSC Civil Services. More than 179 students got selected in Assam Public Services. More than 10 students got their selections in Andhra Pradesh Civil Services. More than 30 students are currently working at various positions in public services. With this rich experience, I'm sure we will have so much tips for you. So I now request Shivnath sir to take over the dais. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Vijay Bhaskar Reddy sir. Thank you, Professor Balakoteshwari madam, and Professor Nagaraj Garu for facilitating us and giving us warm welcome. I'm delighted to share stage with eminent people from services, especially Loknath Reddy Garu, Uma Maheshwar Reddy Garu, young dynamic officer Yashwant sir. I had a chance to see his working style before in Puttur, and similarly our Vijay Mohan Reddy sir and Maitha Reddy sir. Without wasting a minute, we will try to get into the program. So this program is aimed to give you orientation about civil services. I would like to take you to that particular part.
UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, one of the glorified service in the space of earth. I would like to give you orientation how this exam is going to be, what are the different stages, and a small strategy about this particular UPSC examination. You all know that there are more than 24 services which are important services for which one exam is being conducted, Union Public Service Commission's Civil Services Examination, in which we have All India Services, we have Central Services Group A and Central Services Group B. What do you mean by All India Services? Indian Administrative Service, Indian Police Service and Indian Forest Service. Apart from which we have Group A services like Foreign Service, Revenue Services, right? Railway Ticketing Services, Accounting Auditing Services. There are almost 24 services we have after you completing graduation. You can take this examination There are 3 types for this particular examination. One, preliminary stage. The second one, main stage. And the third one, interview stage or personality stage. Preliminary stage is one of the toughest stage because almost 10 to 11 lakh students take this examination from all over the country. Preliminary stage, we have paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 2 is of quality.
Sir, is 18 hours study is mandatory, sir, to crack UPSC?
We don't need 18 hours, 3 to 4 hours is also sufficient. But what is required is persistence. Persistence, stability, consistency is what is required in this particular examination.
Sir, how one should read newspapers to get more about current affairs?
Right, one should understand the syllabus first, and according to the syllabus, those pages which are relevant should be read in the newspaper.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, we will take questions little later. Our officers will give their lecture about the services to you before that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for facilitating me again. Thank you.
So as a parent, I wanted to ask you one question, sir. I'm a mother of 2 sons. Like, if I have a confidence in my son that he can serve a nation very well, so irrespective of their dreams, can we motivate him and how?
The answer lies in your question. See, first thing is, as a parents, we should give respect and regard to their views. Unless somebody is convinced, somebody is sure of it, you can, to an extent, you can take him to how you can take horse to. Then you can't make him to drink. No? To begin with, what you can do by giving examples of successful people. See, they may not be knowing much of it, the career differences between one career and others. You can explain to them. You can show various examples, what kind of platform it is, how it is going to be self-fulfilling in your life. So, how it is only very few get that opportunity to go to these exams. That way you can explain to your children. Once you're giving after all the probabilities of entering a service, how to serve a nation, how it is a dream of a million people, 10 lakh people write civil services every year. So that way you can explain to them. Ultimately the choice is theirs. You can, by giving an explanation, by giving how convincing you do it, that is your choice.
I am delightful to answer this question, madam. So most of the times we can inspire them through these orientation sessions, and very important thing is that when they see the lives of officers, when they try to get into the lives of officers, what they are doing daily, they'll get inspired. For the same objective, we have started our institution, UPSC Guide. If you can open the Instagram handle of this UPSC Guide, we are trying to connect officers every single day. Every single day we are bringing up IAS officers, IFS officers, and making them interact with the students and make sure that they'll get inspired, or that point of trigger will come through that. Then they'll start preparation, then they'll get into the services. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Previous question.
Inspiration. You started the event on a very good note. You've given us tips and guidance on how to get through the exam. They say people who may not achieve become teachers, but teachers are the guidelines of, they're the bloodline of the society. If there was no one to teach with their experience, then there's no one to share their experience. Sir, thank you once again for your wonderful talk.
ಲಂಚ್ ಶೆಡ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ.
It's my privilege to express my vote of thanks for this grand event. I grant all the honorable officials for taking their time off and coming and inspiring all our students with their wise words and experience. Sir, continue
your life becomes a lesson for all of us. I thank the management of Sanskrithi Group of Institutions for giving us this opportunity to host such a great event. On behalf of the management, I extend my grateful thanks to the chief guest of our event, Shri Loknath Reddy sir. I also thank our guest of honor, Shri Yashwant sir, eminent speakers, Shri Vijay Mohan sir, Shivnath Garu, Maheshwar sir. A special thanks to Shri Maheshwar Reddy Garu for his constant support and guidance. Sir, without your guidance, this event would have not been possible. I also thank our beloved principals of this institution, Dr. Senthil sir and Dr. Balakoteshwari ma'am, for being the constant inspiration and getting through this event. Last but not the least, I thank all the participants for coming this far and gracing this event. Without you all, this event would have not happened. Also a big thanks to our students for being patient listeners. This event should not be just an event that you have attended and left. It should be an event where you take home lots of lessons and learning from them. I also thank our digital media team and also the media partners for covering this event. If time was money, sir, you have spent millions today on us, and we hope we will be a worthwhile investment of this. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.